So while that is live streaming or connecting, I'm gonna what I had to do in advance. So this is going back to steps 1, 2, 3. So well,
Now it's
that is
recording.
live streaming. Okay, so I'm gonna mute that so that you can't overhear because there is a bit of a delay. This is so funny. Anyways, now what I had to do was I went to YouTube. So this is my like personal account, and I clicked go live, and then I had to request access 24 hours in advance. So I did that, and then I had to wait 24 hours, and now I can do my assignment. And now let's move on to how I did steps 1 through 3. Well, the live wing was the first step, I think. But basically, to enable all of this stuff, I had to go back to here. I went to the settings menu on Zoom. So this is Zoom Workplace, which is my Miami Zoom URL versus this, which is Zoom US, which is the actual app. So this is where you have to go to change settings. And first thing we had to do was allow live stream on the meeting. So I made sure that was selected and then made sure YouTube was also selected. And I'm using this handy dandy toolbar to search up the necessities that needed to be fixed. But you could also just like scroll through settings, but this makes it easier. So then I had to require passcode to access, or I had to make sure no password was required. So I just searched that up and deselected that. And then I searched show Zoom windows during screen share so you could see all of this that I'm showing and made sure that was selected. And then I go into automated captions and made sure that was selected as well. And lastly, AI companion, which is right in the beginning of the Zoom settings right here. So I made sure that was selected, and all participants have access, and meeting summary is also selected. And then automatically share summary with only me and the invitees because that was a requirement. And then also voice recorder. So I scrolled down to, oh wait, I think summarize. Okay, yeah. Made sure all these were selected, and then record, smart recording, and voice recorder right here. All of that was good to go. So then I was able to log into Zoom Workplace, which is how I'm able to start this Zoom meeting. But here's Zoom Workplace, and this little button, normally it will say like host meeting or something like join meeting. And I just clicked it and clicked start. And then something else that I had to do to make sure that you could see all my windows was go to settings through this and share screen and then show my Zoom windows. And then also selected this, so show sharing toolbars and meeting notifications. So that was that. And pretty much everything. Basically, so some of the benefits to each different type of recording is I briefly discussed local recordings, but they're just saved as a file MP4 and for some I don't know. I wrote I talked about that in the local recording if you look at that one, which is a file. So that's gets saved as a file. But cloud recording gets saved as a link, and that's directly under my Zoom app. And then one advantage of live streaming to YouTube, in addition to recording the meeting in Zoom, is that it allows both real-time participation and permanent access. So someone that can't access the Zoom link can go onto the live stream and still have real-time access. But with the Zoom, obviously, it's not saving, but the YouTube live will save onto my YouTube account. So live stream lets people watch live as the meeting happens, and while the Zoom recording ensures the session is saved and can be reviewed later. And this combination makes the communication very powerful and flexible. And yeah, so from a business perspective, the live streaming can be extremely useful, I think, because companies can broadcast trainings, they can do team meetings, they can do executive announcements, and this all takes place online. So it's able to be accessed through different locations. So say the team members are all, people can work from home, they can be overseas, just anywhere that's not can't access the in-person meeting. They can just do a Zoom meeting. And it's also a great tool for customers, or webinars or product launches, or since you can reach a much larger audience without requiring everyone to be present in the Zoom um, or present in person or, anywhere. So I believe that is everything that I had to show. I did steps 1 through 3, and I also showed the benefits of the each and the business perspective benefits. So yes, that's my recording.